Is this officially the most advanced humanoid robot on the market today? Figure AI just dropped their latest update, running the Helix O2 intelligence system, and the entire robotics industry is losing its mind. Well, on paper, it looks like a complete revolution. A machine that can walk into a messy room, map its surroundings, and execute complex human tasks with zero human intervention. But before we crown Figure the absolute king of humanoids, we have to separate the massive corporate hype from the actual reality. Because what's happening under the hood of this machine is completely rewriting how robots think, how they are built, and what they're actually capable of doing in the real world. Today, we're tearing down the tech, looking at the capabilities, and answering the multi-billion-dollar question. Is Figure AI actually winning the race? Now, to be completely clear, you can't just jump online and order a Figure robot to your house to clean your kitchen yet. Right now, when we say on the market, we're talking about massive enterprise leasing for commercial pilots. Figure is targeting industries desperate for labor. But what the machine can do out of the box right now is genuinely impressive. It operates completely autonomously. That means there is no guy behind in the back room with the VR headset, remote controlling its arms. When it scans a room, identifies a misplaced object, and picks it up, it is making those decisions in real time using its own boarding processing. It can handle fragile objects and adjust its grip force dynamically and navigate around unexpected obstacles without freezing up. And this isn't just a lab experiment. Figure took this exact same software stack and put it to work in the real world, running a pilot program at BMW manufacturing plant. This is the ultimate testing ground. A factory floor doesn't care about marketing hype. The robot had to physically lift, align, and insert heavy metal sheet parts into assembly fixture alongside human workers. It didn't have a safety cage. It had to adapt to the pace of a real production line. The fact that it's completed this pilot without causing a major safety shutdowns proves that Figure's hardware is rugged enough to handle brutal, repetitive industrial labor. But hardware is only half the battle. The real magic and the real threat to every other robotics company is how the machine is programmed. This is where the tech gets wild. To make Helix 2 work, Figure's engineers did something completely insane. They literally threw away over 100,000 lines of traditional C++ control code. In older traditional robotics, humans had to write massive complex physics equations for every single variable. If a robot lifted a box, a coder had to manually program how much the left knee should bend to compensate for the weight. If the environment changed by 2 inches, the robot broke down because it didn't have a line of code telling it what to do. Helix 2 completely deletes that old philosophy. It replaces handwritten code with a single unified neural network. It connects the robot's vision directly to its motor outputs. It doesn't calculate math to balance anymore. It uses pure machine instinct. They train it by feeding it thousands of hours of human motion data and letting it practice millions of times in virtual simulations. It is literally learning the same way a human child does, through trial, error, and imitation. Pretty cool, I think. But software is useless without the hardware to back it up. If you look closely at Figure's latest chassis design, the hands are mechanical masterpiece. They feature 16 degrees of freedom, allowing them to mimic almost any human hand gesture. But the real secret weapon? Palm cameras. Figure embedded high-resolution cameras directly into the palms of the hands. Traditional robots lose track of objects the moment their hand gets close because their head cameras get blocked by their own arm. Figure solved it. The robot can see exactly what's in fingers and touching all the time. Combine that with advanced fingertip tactile sensors that can detect a pressure change of just 3 grams, and you can get a machine that can handle heavy industrial steel at BMW, but turn around and gently fold a soft blanket without tearing it. So is this the best humanoid robot on the market today? Well, visually and architecturally, yes. Figure is moving faster than almost anyone in this space. But let's keep our expectations grounded in reality. An estimated corporate lease for one of these units will run you about $130,000 a year. While it can survive a controlled, flat concrete factory floor, moving this hardware into a chaotic, consumer home with loose rugs, unpredictable pets, and slippery floors, it's a massive, multi-billion-dollar engineering challenge. Figure claims we will have general-purpose humanoids working in our homes by 2030. Looking at how fast Helix 2 is evolving, do you think that 2030 is a realistic time frame for home robots, or is it just corporate marketing fun to keep the investors happy? Tell me your ideas in the comments and subscribe for more robots. Tony offline.